Mention the word Ouija and many people suddenly feel sick or scared. They step back and take a deep breath. But why? It's a piece of wood with great artistry and a nicely shaped planchette that comes with it. But to many, the stories of the Ouija over the years have scared them and allowed their imaginations to run wild. So let's look back over the history of the board to help us understand why this happened. The first actual Ouija was originally used by the China dynasty around 1100 BC. Did you know that? So this actually shows you how long it's been around. 127 years ago, the first advertised Ouija was sold as a talking board at a great price of $1.50. Such a simple design and letters accompanied with the planchette, which has become the most talked about board in history. We have all heard the stories from childhood saying bad things about the board and that it was demonic, causing many people to have this fear. Children on sleepovers wanting to get up to mischief, trying to redesign the board by using paper for the letters and a glass for the planchette, and then running out of the room and being scared forever. Houses burning down and the only thing to survive, the Ouija. And then all the religious groups that preach that it channels evil and dark entities. Wow, this was a great source for Hollywood. And that is exactly what happened. Hollywood picked up on the fearful board and knew that they were going to make big money, and so did TV stations. Endless films, TV shows now started to use this tool and to scare the bejesus out of people, or try to. But fact is, the Victorians were fascinated by the idea of being able to communicate with their loved ones whom had passed. The Ouija had become known as the parlour game. Victorians were exposed to death far more often than we are today, and the Ouija board gained immense popularity. But it broke a lot of rules at a time when you weren't supposed to be alone with people of the opposite sex, and people weren't supposed to be touching. The Ouija board was built so that you put it on your knees and your fingers would touch. So this was the ultimate date game. The original directions would say for the best results, use with 2 people, lady and gentleman preferred. That's why men wanted to buy it for women. As the interest in divination and spiritualism became stronger, the church declared that divination was a sin. This then made people practice these tools in small house gatherings. But over time, scientists have had their theories about the Ouija, and the most recent is that there is a mysterious mechanism that powers the Ouija called the ideometer effect, which is basically a way for the body to talk to itself. The ideometer effect is an example of unconscious, involuntary physical movement. That is, we move when we're not trying to move. In the case of an Ouija board, your brain may unconsciously create images and memories when you ask the board questions. Your body responds to your brain without you consciously telling it to do so, causing the muscles in your hands and arms to move the pointer to the answers that you gain, unconsciously maybe wanting to receive. So what's your take on the Ouija board? Love it, hate it, use it, wouldn't touch it with the barge pole? Let me know in the comments below.